Hey y'all, cooking, cutting up, keeping it real. This afternoon, I decided not to be in the kitchen for a little while and took some rest time. And I'm going to put together just some pan-fried squash, sauteed, and some corn. And that's what we're having for dinner tonight, is some corn and some squash and maybe a ham sandwich for the hubs. Anyway, I love being in the kitchen and love cooking for my family and my loved ones, but this old girl's tired. I ain't lying about it. So I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull you over here. Let's see here. I have just cut up 2 squash and 1 zucchini, and then we can chat a little bit as well. And I've put about 2 tablespoons of butter in this pan, and I'm going to put some salt and some pepper and let it cook. I like pepper, a lot of pepper. And I'm about out of salt in this little jewel. I need to refill my supplies here. A little pink Himalayan salt. And we're about to the end of our squash and zucchini. So, I'm the only one that likes this at the house, squash and zucchini. So I'm going to have me a big old plate of squash and zucchini and an ear or 2 of corn. And that's going to be dinner. And then I'm going to relax the body down. Maybe rent a movie or read a book or something that doesn't require a lot of mind, thought stuff. Hey there, Kathy. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Michelle from Reading, Pennsylvania. I've got kinfolk in Pennsylvania. I'm going to cook this down. And let me see if I have any onion. I've got some red onion that I'm going to cut up and put in this. What in the world did I do with my knife? Lord have mercy. I already washed it and put it back in the holder. What y'all having for supper on this Friday night? Let's see what y'all having for supper. Hey there from Stokes County, North Carolina. And Lily's having pizza. You know, I thought about calling in pizza, Lily, to be honest with you. And then I came in here in the kitchen and saw this squash and zucchini staring me in the face. And I thought, you know, I can just have me a big old plate of that. And I actually may have a little left over to have for tomorrow's lunch or something. But I'm going to saute mine. And then I'm going to, and it's on low, and then I'm going to add some dill, because I love dill. And then when this finishes cooking, I'm going to add panko or breadcrumbs or whatever I can find that I've got. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'm going to use these crackers that I had left over from the pimento cheese, and I'm just going to crunch them up. I thought I might use it as a breader, but I can use it as a crunch in my squash. What's everybody else doing for dinner? Wings and macaroni salad. Christina, that sounds amazing. I love that. Going out to eat sounds wonderful too, Diane. I didn't want to have to get ready to go out to eat. Ain't that terrible? I just want to veg somewhere on the couch or me and the dog in the chair, and I just want to be done with it. Homemade fried mush and eggs. That sounds delicious, but what is mush? I love fried egg, but what is mush? Baked pork chops, squash, and green beans. Kathy, that sounds amazing. Phyllis says, have you ever made squash dressing? I have not, Phyllis. I have made squash cakes. I made those a couple weeks ago with some leftover squash that I didn't use in a squash casserole. And I shredded it and put cheese in it, a little bit of breadcrumbs, an egg, salt and pepper, and fried them like you would a potato cake. This is just about tender to my liking. I like the squash to have a squeak on my teeth. And I know that sounds a little bit cuckoo-lulu, but with my hygiene background, I like to have that little bit of squeaky against my teeth when I eat squash, cooked squash. Stuffed bell pepper sounds delicious. You've had a busy week. I have, Diane. I've earned a night of relaxation. Like I think I'm going to put a mask on my face and get my face real clean and get my pajamas on and curl up. And I don't know, watch mindless TV or something. Leftovers is what somebody just said. Homemade veggie pizza sounds delicious. Bad luck, my phone is about ready to... Oh, well, you can watch it again later, Rita. I'm going to go ahead and put me some crackers on here. And I'm going to let them brown a little bit. And I'm going to grab some cheese. I'll be right back. I'm having a little cold coffee. And what I'm going to do with mine is I'm going to give this a toss and let those crackers brown up just a little bit and get crisp with my squash. And then I'm going to pile it all up toward the middle of this pan and add some sharp cheddar cheese over the top and let that melt. And then I'm going to munch out, if you know what I mean. Smash burger. Sounds delicious. Flour, shell, and baked potato. Fresh tomatoes and cucumbers. Jean, that sounds heavenly. No kidding. No kidding. I'm going to turn this up just a wee bit to about medium so I can get my squash a little bit brown. And then I'm going to add me some cheese over the top. And y'all, that's what I'm going to have for supper, is a ear of corn and my squash souffle, or whatever you want to call it. As soon as this cheese melts, I'm going to be ready to eat. Anyway, I appreciate y'all following my page and following along. We have a lot of fun. But I did want to show you what I was doing with the last of our squash and zucchini. So please, under comments, tell me what you're fixing for supper. It gives everybody other ideas of what to do. And I'll see you guys a little later. And I hope you have a wonderful Friday. We'll see you now. Bye.